Nice little 1600 Ford Escort. Very, very nice. GTS HQ. Beautiful. Beautiful Valiant wagon V8. One of the early wagons. VC or something like that, I think. Beautiful green. It's a pity it's a bit dark to see it. I reckon she'd look very, very nice in the sunlight. But yeah, it definitely is a V8, and one of a wagon as well. And I guess it would have the Chrysler by Chrysler, or Chrysler badge on it there, Valiant by Chrysler, and of course it does have the V8 symbol on it. But very, very nice, neat and clean car on this, dark green as I said, and does even sport the creamy roof rack or luggage rack that you don't get on modern cars these days too. Beautiful RT Charger, one of my faves. Doesn't get much better than that. Good old RTs, eh? Some of the best muscle cars made by Chrysler Australia. Of course, I think the name says it all. It has to be, doesn't it? Sandman. The good old Sandman panel van. This is a very cool one. It's a pity it's not a bit more light, because it's got a beautiful artwork on the side of this. Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, it's just a shame it's not a bit lighter, because I'd really, really like to be able to show it off a bit more. I'll have to bring a big floodlight with me next time, maybe. But absolutely gorgeous, this thing. And a very dark with, or very black I should say, with blue pinstriping to match his motify on the side. But this thing is absolutely stunning. I would not say no to this. And being a Sandman as well. As this little Volvo rolls up. Absolutely beautiful little Volvo, all in red. A little fastback, you'd say. Ford Fairlane is here. Oh, look at these things. They were massive, weren't they? From the very top to the boot. Very, very massive. Looks sort of cool in a way. And of course, not to be outdone, the couple of little green Tiranas. Always looks good. I think Tiranas look good in any colour actually, but yeah, the green makes them certainly pop out, doesn't it? And I think down there's a bit of Camaro hotness. Big V8 muscle, a couple of them rolling in. So yeah, we'll see as the night progresses. There's a few more turning up and one or two behind me. So oh, he's got the big 9-foot stainless steel. Who remembers those? From the 27 megahertz days, CB, or Citizens Band Radio. Chook band. Big Riviera. Beautiful Holden wagon. Nice mags on that too. Doesn't get much better. Chrysler 300 next to our Riviera. Looking very, very cool. Of course, the Chrysler 300 we've seen a few times. Very black, beautiful car, this one. There's a Mustang, a couple of Mustangs come in. community cars. Followed by another Ford. And of course, who could leave out the old Volksy? Very beautiful green too. As we get back to this Riviera, the Chrysler 300, the paintwork on this is absolutely immaculate. Words fail me. It's like glass. Absolutely like glass. And I do like the little tyre imprint. And it even says 300 in the centre. How's that? And of course a Riviera, which I've just noticed that they've got the little, well, even though it says Riviera there, they do have a little Riviera motif in the middle of the back of the headlight, brake lights as well. Never noticed that before. So that thing is beautiful as well. Very, very nice. And he's got some very, very nice wheel action going on there. Very, very cool indeed. Don't know how well it's going to pick up, but the dash in that, trust me, is absolutely gorgeous as well. So the interior is equally as good as the outside, but I do not mind that at all. It is so cool to see. Two beautiful cars here tonight and next to each other. What cool sound. Beautiful old FJ. Followed up by another FJ. Two for the price of one. Which is very, very cool. So yeah, there's still a few coming. A little bit of communications equipment going on in there from what I say, but it sort of lends itself to the car. He's got another 27 meg whip, fiberglass whip there. I think that's a either little UHF or something like that, radio one. But yeah, that 9-foot stainless steel has got me fascinated. Very healthy. He wouldn't want to go under anything low, or some low power lines, because yeah, it could be a bit of a problem. But very cool to see. And that thing in the distance is the moon. And if you're looking for a bit of Ford luxury, you can't get past this 70s, or no, 73 I think by the look of the plate, LTD Ford with the poppy up headlights. So those headlights did pop up, and how's the wheels on it? Hey, how big and cool is that? Very, very big and cool. The LTD by Ford. Sort of remember, I think one of the neighbours when I was growing up, they had one of those, and I was sort of a bit fascinated by the rear with the light there and the whole back where it went right across, when I get down, where it goes right across the back there like that. I was always a bit fascinated by that, parked in their driveway. Little Toronto GTR XU1, followed by a VE VIP Valiant. Go the Chrysler VIP. Camaro just ticking over. How nice is this 1934 Chevrolet? Absolutely gorgeous, this thing. And once again, as I said, pity it's a bit dark to appreciate the full beauty of this car. It is blue, as it says on its number plate, blue 34, but it looks a bit black. and of course sitting next to a couple of Holdens, FJs. Absolutely beautiful, and the little baby blue FJ. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I know it's a Volkswagen, it's a fastback. I'm mainly taking this for my friend who is looking for a different type or ideas for his wheels on his car. But thinking about the covers on that, how cool would that look on your car, mate? I think that could be an idea. I wonder how it would look on a Toyota. I think it looks rather cool on the Volksy, as you can see. If I can get back far enough, but there's a car behind me. Yeah. So could be an idea for your Toyota, mate. Just a thought. And as a little HP Tirana fires up, lights come on and all. So what were they? From 66, 67, something like that. And it's still going, the little HP Tirana. As I've said, I've got a few fond memories of those. As a relative had one when I was younger, and yeah, I used to love going for a ride in the little HP Tirana. It was a two-door as well, just the same as that. And away it goes. How magical. WB Statesman. Bit of Holden luxury. So we've got a couple of Camaros, Holdens, Ford, and there's a big old truck down here we might check out. Okay, so we've got a F100 Custom. How's that? Huge exhaust on it, and look at the room in the bed on that. Hey, how's that? That thing is massive. Very, very massive indeed. But I know a couple of people that would probably appreciate this big Ford. I don't think it gets much better than this. Being a Ute, a Kingswood and a Holden, all wrapped into one. And I just absolutely love the lines of this. I think Holden's made one of the nicest Utes, along with Chrysler, but I think I just like the Holden Ute a little bit better. And you can see the bed, how that's got quite a bit of room in there, spare tyre included, but absolutely beautiful. Just love the lines on that. And yeah, as I said, I don't think it gets much better. And of course with the little Holden wheels as well. But yeah, I've always liked the Ute. Never owned one, but you never know, maybe one day. Love the grille on this thing. As a big VC Valiant comes hurtling towards me, so I'll just step out of the way. Now I usually see, I think I've seen a brown one of these. I've never seen a white one before, so this could be a totally new one to me to be seen. A Renault wagon. Don't see too many of them about, that's for sure. I'm not sure, I think they're probably from the late 70s, early 80s. But yeah, very, very rare beast indeed. And looking at this Kingswood SL, and it's got the HZ Kingswood, so that's got the 202 red motor in there, but this thing looks like it's very original including rust holes in there, but we won't hold that against it. It's still looking pretty good. Not too bad inside. Very, very basic. Of course, I think this might be just a run-of-the-mill SL. Yes, it is. So yeah, just your basic Kingswood, but still very cool. And even though it has a few rust holes in it, she's still looking pretty bloody straight, I must say. So yeah, hopefully might get fixed up one day and it'll look like it did when it came out of the factory. Nice to see a Kingswood though, and an SL. This Buick from the 70s always gets me. How beautiful it is. Love the two-tone on that Riviera, where it's got the darker green against the lighter of the body. It just looks really, really cool, I reckon. Riviera. Hands off. Yes, indeed, hands off. But that thing is very cool. And it just looks like it keeps going and going and going. What a beautiful car. Something that you don't see every day. Little Dino. And of course another car that looks like it keeps going and going is the Holden Statesman DeVille WB. One of the last Statesman DeVilles made by General Motors Holden in Australia. This thing's in like a burgundy colour, and as you can see, a little bit longer and slightly wider than the Kingswoods of the day. But you've got to admire those two exhaust pipes sticking out of there. And this is a DeVille Series 2, it says. Absolutely gorgeous. Very, very nice indeed. And yeah, you've got to love the fifth window look on it as well. And I don't think Holden's brought back the fifth window until the, what was it, the VK and VLs on the Commodore series. So yeah, after these we sort of missed that. That is a nice LH or L Tirana goes past. Beautiful sound on him. But getting back to this WB, yeah, was the most luxurious car I think Holden's made in the 80s, early 80s, just before they stopped making everything like this and just went Commodore. And behind this Valiant wagon, and he's got a very cool box in the back there. If you can see, it says Mopar Parts and Accessories. I'll come around this side, you might be able to get a bit of view of it. How cool is that? I wouldn't mind having that in my collection. But this thing is a beautiful wagon. Very, very nice indeed. Beautiful couple of MGs here. Beautiful little baby blue one and a white one. How cool is that? Very, very nice. He's got the spoke wheels on him. Very, very cool indeed. MGBs. Some of the best, hey. MGB. Very, very nice. Looks like brother and sister. And of course I think we saw him before too. The big Chevrolet utility. Looking a little bit like a FJ utility. But of course this was a lot bigger. But yes, very much keeping the family lineage, as you might say. So yeah, from a distance you might get a little bit confused, but not that much if you know your cars. Now I don't know if he's supposed to be here, but I think it looks rather cool in a way. Toyota Celica, and yeah, it's got a few little AA badges on him as well. Beautiful, beautiful wheels on it. And it is a two-door fastback. It looks rather cool in a way, as a cool Tirana walks in. And so it's a Toyota Cicla Supra. How's that? 2.8i. Very, very nice indeed. Sort of didn't mind them, the ones that I've seen. I haven't seen one for ages though, but this thing looks rather cool, especially with the side profile. Looks very, very good. Sort of one of the modern cars that I don't mind. But yes, I do think it looks good. Very bit of a patinaed look on this HZ wagon. Another Kingswood SL, but this time, as I said, with a wagon. And yeah, it's got a little bit of surface rust on him. So, and it is for sale as well. So I'll put it there if anybody's interested. I'll give him a bit of free advertising. And it's got the price. See if I can get that phone number a bit clearer. There, so if anybody's interested in South Australia or elsewhere, you could have this to either restore or leave it patinaed as it is. Very straight looking machine. Doesn't look like it's got any dings or anything like that. And from what I can see, the interior looks pretty good. So yeah, would suit probably a minor restoration or a full one. Depends what you want to do and if you want to pay the price. Never get sick of seeing this HZ Prem. Beautiful colour on this. Absolutely gorgeous. I do love it dearly, that colour. Very, very nice. Oh, how we can gloat and look. Another beautiful Tirana. As a Holden Commodore rolls in. One of the early ones. VC, HDT, Commodore. I think we've seen him once or twice, being a VC. But certainly you don't see too many around like that. And in great condition like that too. Now that they're getting up in their years, as it's getting a bit cool, and people are starting to leave. So I'll say thanks for liking, thanks for watching, thanks for all the subscribing, and all being well, we'll see you all in the next one. And cheers from me from down here at this month's episode of Coffee and Chrome at Mile End in good old South Australia.